I really want the prince to be Jojo Siwa.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
This is good. Okay, are we saying the prince is Jojo Siwa or Sebastian?
Well, what do you guys
Imagine
think?
Jojo Siwa
As
doing Under the
Sebastian?
Sea.
Really
Okay, let's
good.
have Jojo Siwa. Let's recast Jojo Siwa as
Wait, why
Sebastian.
not both?
Okay.
Wait, that's
there we
such a
go.
good point.
Why not
Jojo
both?
Okay.
Siwa-
Yes, I'm
Perhaps
so sorry.
not both.
That's so.
Wait, sorry. That's
Honestly,
actually-
They're only going to be on stage together sometimes.
Jojo Siwa singing "Kiss the Girl" to herself.
Yes, as she should.
and Jojo Siwa is Scully.
Yeah.
The bird.
yeah.
The bird too.
Okay,
Jojo,
yeah.
triple roll.
Little
Okay.
Mermaid is Ariel is Carrot Top, Jojo Siwa is
Everyone else.
Everyone else.
character,
Flounder.
including Ursula.
Including
Flotsam
Ursula.
and
Honestly,
Jetsam?
she would be a good
Blossom
Ursula
and
too.
Jetsam should be a great.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Imagine her doing Betty Davis eyes in full Ursula getup.
Okay, I'm like literally I have to leave. I'm so excited.
hard.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Big Bad Podcast for you.
Whoa, it's Syd and Olivia talk the Big Bad Podcast at you.
I am the Syd one.
I'm the Olivia one.
And today we have a very special other one.
Whoa, that's very exciting.
This is like pretty crazy.
Pretty special.
I feel like, and I could be totally wrong, but I feel like this person has people following them in the street.
Oh my god.
I feel like this person has people calling their home in the middle of the night.
And are you either of those people?
No, but in high school I would have been.
Thank you. Thank you for being honest about that.
Yeah. No, in high school I for sure would have been.
So that was you.
No, that
okay.
wasn't. So that was
you.
so
that,
years ago.
Those drop
that
calls
was,
for
remember
years.
years
That
ago.
was you.
That was
Okay.
me.
Got it. I feel better.
We have a StarKid legend, Joey Richter. Everybody,
Hi.
how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm not sure. I'm great. I'm not sure where to look. I'm realizing.
Okay.
Oh, red's on.
Red's on.
Red's live.
You could even look.
You
at
can
the
look into the
floor.
camera.
Okay,
You can
I'll look
cover
right-
your eyes.
I'll look like in the mic
Yeah,
and I'll go
that's good.
cross-eyed
That's
like
really
this
good.
because that feels good.
And
Do that.
hold that
Hello.
forever.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
This is so nice. It's so nice to like warm up in the morning with nice people talking about your past.
Yeah,
And
nice
your
people
present and
talking
your
about
future.
past.
Just a little podcast to get you going in the morning.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like a little coffee and a little, they do say that talking is the best type of warm up.
Oh, that's
Do they
great.
really?
It's the best type of vocal warm up.
Wow.
It's just if you're feeling tired, it's like just talk. Just have a nice
Yeah.
casual conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be good.
Now, listen, you're, I think, known as like, you're like a big theater kid in the theater kid community.
I am. And we're still kind of, I think that's still kind of a shock to us in some ways.
In
That
what
we're
That's
in,
fair.
in a sense that it's like StarKid and what we've done with StarKid and
Yeah.
Tin Can Bros and all these things over the years is still like, it still feels niche, but it also feels like everyone in those worlds knows what it is. So it's this weird line that we're towing where like sometimes there are some industry people that'll be like, this is just a little thing. And it's like, I don't think if you talk to everyone who does this and grew up with this,
Yes.
that it would be as niche as you think it is.
It's
So which
kind
is
of-
kind of fun.
Yeah,
cool.
it's the amazing thing about the internet.
Yes.
And theater.
And theater,
Yes,
which
and
is
theater.
like, there are these like huge communities of people that are like
Yes.
really strongly backing these
Yes.
things because they're like, I believe in that and I love that. And that's
Yeah.
such a wonderful thing.
And, sorry.
Oh, no.
No,
I was
no.
just going to say in theater in general, like, it's got such a strong audience, even though it's not a super broad audience in the big
Yes.
population of the world.
Yes.
There are people who like, I don't know anything about musicals. I don't know anything about theater, but the people who do are fucking obsessed with it.
Yes. And the fact that theater, not to toot our own horn, but it does feel like online theater that is like very accessible for people, especially in the boom of YouTube and all those things, was kind of started with us in some
100%.
ways. And again, I don't want to like that person,
we're
but
going to confirm that and be those people. So,
okay, cool.
So we
It's
went
confirmed.
to
You heard it here first, folks.
we
You heard
went
it
to
here first.
Agora High School.
Yes.
Oh,
AJ
AJ Holmes.
And so when we were in high school,
okay.
but we
AJ
don't
was
he was way
before
older.
our time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What year are you guys?
I graduated high school in 2013.
2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I just suddenly realized how old I am. That's great. Okay, cool.
But AJ, I think, graduated like a couple of years before we like got into school. And there was this like legendary presence around him.
Sure.
Because of a Harry Potter musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you be able to talk a little bit about like because you were there from the
musical
start,
that
right?
we watched all the time when we were children?
Well, it's so funny because that was, yes, the first like StarKid show under the banner of StarKid, under the YouTube channel of StarKid. But they did, Nick and Matt Lang, who are the kind of main creative writing forces behind StarKid, they had written other shows prior. So the year before we did StarKid, or we did A Very Potter Musical, which was my sophomore year of college, my freshman year, at the end of the year, they had done a Lord of the Rings play where they like completely wrote a Lord of the Rings play that was just like, this is what we want to do with Lord of the Rings. The year before that, which was before I got there, they had done a Hobbit show, because there is a Hobbit play. It's it's an actual play you could do. We did it in middle school, and they did that and realized like, we're going to rewrite a bunch of this because we think our version of this would be more fun. So they did a Hobbit show, and then the Lord of the Rings was kind of a follow-up show. So I remember seeing the Lord of the Rings show, and I was in a university production of a show called Not As You Like It, that's Shakespeare. You Never Can Tell. One of those shows where the name of the show is said multiple times in the show, where some butler goes like, well, you never can tell, ma'am. You never can tell.
I guess
and everyone
they
goes,
were all
my
yeah,
sons.
100%. Exactly. So I was in that show, and it was cool because it's like a U-Prod show, and you're like, oh, cool, I got all the costumes and stuff. And I remember like the Lord of the Rings show was a basement art show, which was also what A Very Potter Musical was. And there was like a late night performance so that all the people who were in the U-Prods could go see it. And I remember sitting and watching it and being like, why the hell am I in this other show? Yeah. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. There's like, they made a Gollum puppet. They have all this fucking stupid, silly jokes. And I was like, oh my God, I wish I was in this. And then the following year, they do something every year called 24-hour theater. And that's like where everyone gets together and like writes a show all night and then does the show, rehearses the show the next day, and then the next night everyone performs the show. So AJ was paired with Matt Lang to write a show, and they wrote a show called Me and My Dick. Yes. which was like a short show about a guy has an anthropomorphic dick, and it's he walks around and hangs out with his dick, and they are in love with this girl, and then his dick runs away from him.
His dick runs away.
It runs away from him.
Is that the thing where his dick runs away?
There's a song called "Gotta Find His Dick." It's a pretty good song. Look it up. It charted on iTunes. Okay, God, I sound horrible on that album. I was so sick. So that was a 24-hour theater show. And that was like, and Darren Criss played my dick, and I was the guy named Steven at the time. And that was like, in some ways, an unofficial audition for like, oh, you guys could play friends. And then it was later on in that year, it was like, we're going to do this Harry Potter show for a thing. Do you guys want to play Harry and Ron? And I was like, yeah, sounds good. And we did this show. It was like so thrown together, famously, like we were, because when you're doing theater in college, it's like you're going to classes all day. You're somehow finding time to do your schoolwork. You're then rehearsing for other shows at night. And then you're probably drinking and smoking and watching movies and ordering pizza till like 3. Yeah. And then you're doing it all again. But this show, it was also like a very long show. This was like a 3.5 hour long show. Really thrown together. I remember my dad was there the week before for like a fun parents thing my house was doing, and he like saw a rehearsal and he's like, you guys are doing this next week? You guys are doing this next week? And I'm like, yeah. Did it, had the most fun ever. Tons of people came and saw it. We like were adding shows. We were like, holy shit, can you believe this? And then we just kind of thought it was done. And we were like, that's great. What a fun thing we got to do. They made DVDs for a few of us, and then they were like, this is too expensive to keep making these for everyone, so we'll just put it on YouTube so people can show their family. And yeah.
How did it, and then did it blow up immediately on YouTube, or what happened?
It was like within a couple weeks, I think, or like maybe it was even days, because almost immediately it blew up enough that they got a cease and desist from Warner Brothers.
That's amazing.
And we're like, this does not align with the views of the
Harry
corporation. And they were like, okay, we'll take it down. Because they put it up on YouTube that just was called Harry Potter the Musical. And they went, you can't do that.
No.
And so they took it down. They edited out some jokes that were like, okay, we'll take out this joke. They put it back up in parts. They called it a Harry Potter musical because the Langs were huge fans of a Very Brady sequel, the Brady Bunch movies. And they're like, that's a funny way to title this. And then it went up again almost immediately, like as soon as they edited it. And then we just kind of got like so engrossed in that world. We started going to like conventions. We went up to San Francisco like a month later to go to a Harry Potter convention.
That's so funny.
Because I think the books had all come out,
Yeah.
but the movies were still coming out.
Yes.
So it was like, ooh, okay. There's still like stuff going on.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Right show.
It was
Right
like,
group.
it was so fun, and it was so, like, for me, I felt like, oh my God, wait, you can just be silly?
Yeah.
Like, you can just be silly?
So you were in high school. You were in
Yes.
high school. Yes,
Yeah.
because 20th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like hitting you right at the time where you're like,
the target.
We were, it was the sweet spot.
great.
Yeah.
Like, I had two friends and we wrote a musical in high school because of a Harry Potter musical.
We have a lot of friends who did that. Do you know Gabe Greenspan? Improv
I know the
guy.
name.
Friend of ours. We've worked with him a lot before. He's like an improv UCB guy, but he's similarly like good friend of ours. But he was like, guys, I wrote like a Pokemon musical
Yes.
because
That's
you
everything.
guys, because of
That's
this.
so
And it
good.
was so, it's like, it did kind of, I think, kick off people feeling like we could do something like this with friends.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the most important thing, is that it's got to be with friends. And that's, I think, the secret sauce of it all, of like, we are very comfortable with each other.
Yeah, and
It's
we
like,
all have a shared sense of
we'll
humor.
have a shared
and
sense of humor, shared history,
Yeah.
shared trauma,
Trauma
all
for
that
me.
stuff. So it's like, it's,
We had an improv coach in high school who used to say, like, the thing people like watching more than anything else is friends having fun.
Yes.
People love
Yes.
watching friends having fun. And if it is also a great musical and so funny and everyone's talented,
We love
that's
that.
just a fucking
and the
plus.
music's good and
Yeah.
catchy, and you're
Yes.
like, oh, wow, okay.
No,
so,
and
yeah.
all the characters were played in these very specific, funny ways.
Yeah.
There was like every single person was just like an A++++.
Yeah, it is so funny. It's like so much of that is in the writing, definitely. But also it's just like we didn't have so much time to rehearse. So it was kind of just like what people brought to the table for things. Because like we were rehearsing so much in between classes and in
Right.
between things that I would just bring food and be eating when we were rehearsing. And then we were like, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny that you're eating all the time.
Yeah.
And then we're like, and we could justify this because Ron is poor. And so when he goes to Hogwarts, he eats as much as he can.
That's
So we were like,
And like it is like a Ron
And
thing.
there's-
Like if any character in Harry Potter is going to be eating on stage,
exactly.
it's going to be Ron.
It's like Rusty in the Ocean's 11 movie, where you're like, this is cool. You know what's cool? Which is kind of also what I stole. Or I'm like, it's cool when Brad Pitt is eating all the time.
All he does is chew.
I should eat all the
He
time.
loves to chew, that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
So that was like a thing where we're like, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. And it's like, when you talk to Lauren eventually about all of her choices,
Oh my
her
God.
incredible
She-
iconic choices.
That was,
Genius.
Yeah.
So she famously played Malfoy.
Of
Yeah.
course.
And that was just,
It's something else, you know?
It's-
She disappears.
on another
so
level.
good.
She completely disappears.
It's
yeah.
like the weirdest,
It's
funniest.
so good.
It's incredible.
It's the most, and that's kind of like that joke. I think the two jokes that kind of kicked off them wanting to do this in general were Draco being in love with Hermione.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's funny. And I think the idea of like, I'm in danger of falling in love with Hermione Granger. And you're like, funny. That's a rhyme. That could be a song.
Yeah.
That and the Voldemort and Quirrell being like
that was
roommates.
so good too.
Being like a buddy comedy of these two guys
so
living
good.
on each other's heads.
I mean, it's
yeah.
so genius.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then,
Yeah.
so like, you've been doing it for so long now. It's
Yeah.
like, how do you transition from like the StarKid to just like
StarAdult.
StarAdult.
How do you transition to a star adult?
How do we become star adults? Well, I mean, that's kind of the.
Would you guys ever rebrand as StarAdult?
Think so? I don't think so. I think
crazy.
StarKid is kind of like its own thing. So we've been doing this for 16 years.
Yeah.
It's our 16-year anniversary this year, which is so wild.
Kind of amazing.
We'll meet fans and stuff, and people be like, "Oh, I'm like," who are like anyone who's under 15. I'm like, it is so crazy.
Yeah.
We've been doing this longer than you've been alive.
Yeah.
When did you enjoy this?
Yeah.
Who gave this to
When did you enjoy this? Did you see this in utero?
Who gave this to you at what age? And that's been kind of the fun part about it too, is like the company itself has had phases where it's like there's like the chunk of shows that we all did like in Michigan when we were all at school. And then the company moved to Chicago at one point. And so then there was like the shows that were in Chicago. And then they left Chicago and came to LA. And then there's shows now we have done in LA.
You know what hasn't changed at all?
What?
How messed up it is to be awake.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of relaxation and peace.
Yes.
And I know actually a really good way to get that.
Okay, well, tell me then.
Cornbread hemp CBD gummies.
Wow, I did not know you were going to say that.
Yeah, they're perfect for just relaxing and chilling.
It's great for sleeplessness, discomfort, stress.
They're only using the best part of the plant. Which is the flower. We work for ourselves.
Yep.
And so sometimes it's really hard to switch into relax time.
Yep.
You're just constantly in work time.
Yes.
So for me, it's nice to take a little CBD gummy to just switch over into relax time.
To make your boss stop breathing down your neck, and by your boss, I mean yourself.
It's formulated to relieve discomfort, stress, sleeplessness.
All things that I have constantly.
In spades. All products are third-party lab tested
and USDA organic. Right now, Syd and Olivia Talk Shit listeners can save 30% on their first order.
Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/talk and enter the code TALK at checkout.
That's cornbreadhemp.com/talk and use the code TALK.
Are you like so overdue on a dental appointment?
I'm overdue on everything.
I feel like I haven't gotten all of my checkups that I really need to get.
I haven't gotten all my teeth checked.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to get my teeth checked because those things are crazy.
Absolutely. These things is crazy. But if you are running into a situation where you are booking an appointment and it is so far in the future that you then forget and miss it, that is relatable.
And you know what you can use?
What?
ZocDoc.
Oh my gosh, I do use ZocDoc sometimes.
Do you?
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about it.
So ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment.
With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with over 100,000 doctors, from dental health to mental health to urgent care, anything.
You can filter for doctors that take your insurance, are nearby, are a good fit for any medical need you might have, and have verified reviews.
We actually get a lot of people asking us how to book a therapist appointment. This might be a good outlet for you.
Try it out. Why not? You know, the thing about ZocDoc that I really like is that they give you real-time appointments. So you can like actually just click on like, 4:30 on Wednesday instead of having to call a person and go through the whole song and dance of that.
You can see a doctor's schedule in real time and book an appointment right then and there.
Absolutely. And we love that. I've used ZocDoc and I've had a great time, and I think you should too.
So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/SO to instantly book a doctor's appointment today.
That's ZocDoc.com/SO. ZocDoc.com/SO.
So when the first show in LA was this show called The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, which is a horror comedy that kind of kicked off a new string of shows in this Hatchetfield universe, which is kind of like a Twin Peaks-y, that's the best way I could describe it.
I think like that's a pretty solid
Twin Peaks. A lot of the young folks say Gravity Falls.
Okay, I know Twin Peaks.
I know
more.
Twin Peaks.
Sounds
so I
good.
don't feel as young as I did earlier today.
If you're out there and you're like a little bit younger and you're like, what the hell is Twin Peaks? You know what Gravity Falls is, and it's very similar. But the show itself is like probably at the time, when we first did it, the most like, this is like this is us playing adults.
Right.
This is like
Yeah.
there is a genre bent here, but it's a genre that is like much more for adults, and the plot lines are something that is not. I think the show we had done prior, Firebringer, which is where the I don't want to do the work today meme
Oh,
comes
so
from.
good.
You know, it's like that's a caveman thing, and you're like, okay, and that meme blew up, and you're like, no one questioned why we all look like Flintstones characters.
No.
in this.
No.
Okay.
It was just like, that sounds about right.
That sounds right. So the Hatchetfield was like the first thing that felt like, okay, the horror focused, I think, allowed Nick and Matt to really hone in on stuff they like, you know, Sam Raimi inspiration stuff that they loved growing up, and make things like a little scary and weird and darker.
Yeah.
So those shows kind of kicked off the last like almost 6 or 7 years, aside from a show we did last year, which was like a fairy tale Cinderella thing. But then this year, it'll be over by the time you're listening to this.
Perfect.
But you'll probably still be able to like rent a digital ticket of it or something. But we're remounting the guy who didn't like musicals right now, 7 years later.
Yes.
So it's fun because we're revisiting a show for the first time.
Yeah. We have a segment.
We have
for
a
you.
segment that
Oh my gosh.
we're very excited to do with you because
Do I have
you're
to
a
sing?
musicals boy.
So basically, you know, there's been
Don't make me sing.
Please don't make me sing.
so yeah,
Don't
this
make
segment
me-
is you have to sing.
Don't make me
So
sing.
basically, there has been like, you know, a trend of movie musicals lately.
Sure has.
But so many of them have been good, and that's actually kind
Yes.
of annoying.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay,
And we're
yeah.
kind of trying to figure out how we can like end that.
So
To make them bad again?
Because like we love
to make them
watching
not happen at all?
Cats. Right?
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
was a nightmare. It was like a crack nightmare.
Yeah.
It felt like doing hard drugs and clicking on the pop-up ads, right?
so basically,
Wicked, I felt like was a vibe. I loved Wicked.
It was good.
Yeah, I loved
It was
Wicked.
good.
Wicked was good. So this is a segment called Nightmare Cast List Music.
Uh-oh.
Cut music. Okay, so this is a segment where we will find the worst possible cast for different musicals.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna cast a musical. We're gonna just pitch the worst people to play each role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
There are no wrong answers.
Okay.
There are no wrong answers, only wrong actors.
Good.
Okay, so basically, let's first go ahead and recast Wicked because
Yeah.
obviously it was too good.
It was too
Okay.
good.
So, for Wicked, who is our dream bad Elphaba? Obviously, Cynthia Erivo is a talent unlike any other.
Yeah.
Who would be just the worst Elphaba?
The worst Elphaba.
And it can be anyone in the whole wide world. It can be a famous person.
Oh my
It
God,
can
it's
be a-
probably Kevin Spacey.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
it's probably
it's
Kevin Spacey.
probably Kevin
It's
Spacey.
probably
Oh, you're
Kevin
so
Spacey.
right.
Okay, so on our first cast list, our first cast list confirmed is Kevin Spacey
I'm gonna
as
write it down.
Elphaba.
You
Wow.
know, because you know he'd take it so seriously, and we'd all be like, "This is
Oh, so bad.
Kevin
this is so
Spacey.
bad. It's so
Everyone in the movie
weird."
theater would be going like, should this be allowed?
I know we shouldn't allow. This is illegal to watch.
Yes.
This as
Illegal.
well.
Yes,
and
yes.
obviously opposite Kevin Spacey,
Who would be the
Glinda.
Oh
worst
my God,
Glinda?
the worst Glinda.
Worst Glinda possible.
Probably Jim Parsons.
Yeah.
So in
We're
this,
mixing it up a little bit, you know?
yeah, obviously.
Don't worry, this is not the only gender bend casting you're gonna get here.
Wow, that would be so good. Kevin Spacey.
This is
and
going
Kevin Spacey
straight
and
to
Jim
Tubi.
Parsons.
This is
Yeah,
straight to
Tubi with ads.
with ads.
What is this feeling?
Straight to Tubi.
So Sheldon and new.
With ads, a production of Wicked where Elphaba is Kevin Spacey, Glinda is Jim Parsons, and obviously Fiyero, both
Is-
of their love interests. Has
Oh
to
my
be.
God!
Has to
Obviously, Fiyero has to be. Oh my God! It has. I'm trying to think of like probably.
No, that's so fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, let me tell you who I
Yeah.
think it should be.
Please.
I think Fiyero has to be Shrek.
Oh, that's really a
Just
good
Shrek
point.
the
animated
Shrek, the
Shrek.
Animated
character.
Shrek.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
a
think
good
it
point.
will be great because obviously Shrek is green, so that's
he's
just
got-
going to confuse everyone.
Exactly, because there's already a green
Yeah, we already
character.
have Kevin Spacey in green face. It's
Yeah.
going to
And
make no sense.
it's gonna make
It's
no
going to be
sense.
good because you won't need to shoot with Shrek, so you'll be able to like just shoot the scenes and be like, we'll just put Shrek in.
The
it
other
first.
good
Yes.
thing is that I've always wanted to hear Dancing Through Life sung in like a really thick Scottish
Yeah.
accent.
Dancing
Dancing
through
life.
Dancing Through Life, donkey.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to be great. And then
Okay.
obviously Nessa Rose, be careful here.
Be careful, everyone.
Be careful
Watch
here.
out.
Watch out here. Nessa Rose.
Nessa Rose. Oh my gosh. Do we need to put an actual this okay.
Yeah.
Nessa
honestly,
Rose.
we're
you know,
setting you up to
it's
fail
gonna
no matter
be
what
it's gonna
here.
be Jacob Elordi.
Oh my God, of course
It's gotta
it
be
is.
Jacob
gotta be
Elordi,
Jacob
you know,
Elordi.
because
Elordi.
we need the hottie.
Yeah, the hottie with
and
the
then,
body, Nessa Rose.
Also because he's so tall.
Yeah.
So when you put him in that chair, it's
Yeah.
like you don't need to worry. Like he's still as
cameras
bad as
can
tall as
stay
ever.
Right,
Cameras can
where
stay.
they are.
We're going for the most efficient shoot possible.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
trying to make it bad, not like we're trying to make it fast.
Not only are we trying to get efficient, but we're trying to get offensive.
Yes.
And I think that this
Yes.
is a perfect
That would be- yes.
Yes.
combo of both of those. So just to recap, Elphaba, we have Kevin Spacey.
Oh, yeah, I'm writing this
Glinda, we have Jim Parsons. Fiera, we have Shrek animated.
Mm-hmm.
Nessa, we have Jacob Elordi. Human. Madame Morrible.
Okay, Madame Morrible.
Obviously somebody with a lot of power, somebody with a lot of
Okay.
I say we just make it Jeff Goldblum. I say
Just
we
swap
do
it
a
around?
Swap it around.
Oh wow.
Michelle Yeoh as the wizard?
Yes, let's swap it.
Okay,
so
I like
Jeff
that.
Goldblum can be Madame Morrible, and we'll put Michelle Yeoh as the wizard.
Although I
a
do think
quick
she would
swap.
kind of crush as the wizard, but
No, I think she'll crush as the wizard,
it is still wrong.
It is wrong,
It
and
is
I
wrong.
think it's perfect, actually.
Yeah, honestly, that's
Especially like doing another film of Wicked, but two characters are swapped.
Yeah,
That
Yes.
is
if
so
they
wrong.
put out another Wicked before the second one came out,
you could kind of just reuse some of the poster art and just
Yes.
like move them around a little bit, and they'll be like, and
that's
honestly,
weird.
it's a good marketing ploy to get people to just show up.
Totally. Be like,
Which is great.
have you ever wondered what it would look like if these two were just switched?
Yes.
And who should be Bach? Obviously, Ethan Slater.
Okay, Bach. I think we have to go. I think this is like a crazy stunt casting.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I do think we need to go with Nancy Pelosi.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Nancy Pelosi's Bach. And you know what that means? Is
Nancy
that
Pelosi.
during the filming of Wicked, Nancy Pelosi and Jim Parsons fall in love and date off
Yes,
screen.
yes. I think this is the thing because let's be honest,
They
she's,
both leave
her
their
time.
partners
She's going to be out. She's going to be retiring from politics very soon.
And what is she going to be doing?
And what
She's
is she
gonna
gonna
be
doing?
acting. She's
Well,
gotta
she's
go
got to
acting.
be Bach.
She's
gotta
got to
be
be Bach.
Bach?
She got to be.
Well,
Bach.
she's got to be Bach, and that's the answer.
I've always said that, actually.
We
Nancy
had
Pelosi
Did you see
born
that
to play
thing
Bach.
where the Supreme Court justice joined Anne Juliet for a couple
You're fucking-
performances?
No fucking way.
What was who's the most recent Supreme Court justice?
You're fucking.
Yeah, she joined
You're
Anne
fucking-
Juliet, and I was like, this is what they want to be doing. This is what they
This is
want
what
to
they
be
want.
doing.
They want to be
Joined
stars.
and of all the
Yeah, don't
I
you
know.
remember? Don't you remember when Ruth Bader Ginsburg was the Phantom?
yeah.
Don't you remember
Oh
that?
my God, she would have been
She
a
was
great Madame
amazing.
Morrible.
She would have been a great Madame
R.I.P.
Morrible.
Okay,
Now,
well-
talk about a great Madame Morrible. Let's bring her back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ketanji Brown Jackson joined.
Right.
Yeah, here we go. We got a
Right.
CBS Evening News about it.
as the nurse.
And you're just like, oh my
This is
God,
actually so
why are we
crazy.
doing this?
Yeah, this.
That is
There
wild.
has to be like
Also, like,
something better we're doing with our
If the
time.
country wasn't in a nightmare state, if it wasn't in an emergency code red,
If this was 20,
sure, do
if,
Anne
if this was
Juliet.
2012,
This is
2013,
so fun.
go for
This
it.
would be
We're
the girl
in
boss.
boom times.
This is a Mad Lib.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Okay.
So so
Perfect.
it makes total sense that Nancy Pelosi is getting out. She's got all of her, stock money.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
She
got her
goes-
stock money. She doesn't need to make
She
real
goes,
money.
I want to
Yeah.
do musical movies.
Yes. And
Yeah.
who doesn't? Okay, let's do some stunt casting for The Little Mermaid.
Oh, so excited.
So-
So excited.
Okay.
Ariel, do we have any famous gingers that we think would be an excellent
Carrot Top.
Ariel? Obviously,
Carrot Top. Of
Carrot
course,
Top.
it's
Carrot Top would
Carrot
be
Top.
an excellent mermaid.
Yeah.
So we'll put Carrot Top there.
That's
and
such
then,
a good point.
Carrot Top's buff too.
Oh, Carrot Top is extremely
Carrot Top.
buff.
Let's get some buff Carrot Top on
Yeah,
the.
it's good
Okay, yeah,
because-
Carrot Top's.
because we're gonna have
Honestly, if you look at
Does
that
Carrot Top
picture,
have dreads?
maybe.
Wait.
We don't know, or he hasn't washed his hair in years.
Are we not talking
Okay.
about the fact that Carrot Top might have had dreads at some point?
I believe
Look at
it.
those eyebrows too.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait,
You guys
what
ever seen
happened?
Chairman of the Board?
No.
It's a great Carrot Top movie.
Is it really?
It's a great Carrot Top movie
Is
from
there
like
a great Carrot Top movie?
I haven't watched it in maybe 15, 16 years,
Right.
but TBD. But Carrot, look at that. That's Ariel right
Okay,
there.
That is our Ariel.
Can I please cast the prince?
Yes.
Of course.
I really, especially opposite Carrot Top, I really want the prince to be Jojo Siwa.
Yes. Okay.
Sure.
This is good.
Like, I think that would be a really
Okay, are we
good-
saying the prince is Jojo Siwa or Sebastian?
Oh,
what do you guys
Imagine
think?
JoJo Siwa doing Under the
Sebastian?
Sea.
Really
Okay, let's
good.
have JoJo Siwa. Let's recast JoJo Siwa.
Wait,
as
why not
Sebastian.
both?
Okay,
Wait, that's
there we
such a
go.
good point.
Why not
JoJo
both?
Okay,
Siwa-
yes, I'm so
Perhaps
sorry.
not both?
That's so.
Wait, sorry, that's
Honestly,
actually-
They're only going to be on stage together sometimes.
JoJo Siwa singing "Kiss the Girl" to herself.
Yes, as she should.
and JoJo Siwa is Scully.
Yeah.
The bird.
yeah.
The bird too.
Okay,
JoJo,
yeah.
triple roll.
Little
Okay.
Mermaid is Ariel is Carrot Top, JoJo Siwa is
Everyone else.
Everyone
character,
else.
Flounder.
including Ursula.
Including
Oh,
Flotsam and
honestly,
Jetsam?
she would be a good
Flotsam
Ursula
and
too.
Jetsam. She would be a great.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Imagine her doing Betty Davis eyes in full Ursula getup.
Okay, I'm like literally. I have to leave. I'm so excited.
hard.
Look at yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's our
Oh
Ursula.
my God, that's
Okay.
a Prince Eric if I've ever
that's
seen it.
That's
Prince
Eric
Erica.
and Ursula and Flounder and
That's
King
our
Titan.
Flotsam. That's our Jetsam.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
God!
is a crazy idea that I think we are about 5 minutes in the doomsday clock away from that happening.
JoJo Siwa playing every character except for Ariel, and
I
that's
think
Carrot
the
Top.
doomsday clock of JoJo Siwa doing all of Little Mermaid. We're like
Guys,
1 minute to
I
midnight.
beg of you to make posters of this. I beg of you to make posters of any of the things we cast.
Quick pitch.
Yeah.
Remember how they were doing the live musicals on like ABC, where
Yes.
Why did they stop doing those?
like
What
can we
happened?
do a live Little Mermaid where Carrot Top is Ariel and
Yeah.
JoJo Siwa's every other character
Well,
live
if
on
it's
ABC.
live, it's so good because she'll be so out of
Yes.
She's gonna have to run around and do so many quick changes.
We have to give her like
She has two
something to
separate
hype her up.
costumes for Flotsam and Jetsam.
Oh,
Can
boy, that's hard.
ABC just like stop being
Can they stop
cowards?
fucking?
ABC, stop fucking
Stop
around
fucking
and
with
bring
me,
back
around.
a live musical.
grow a pair and do it?
And bring them back. Guys, Chicago.
Oh my God!
Let's cast
I'm so
Chicago.
excited.
We've
Well,
got-
recently, Ariana Madix of Vanderpump Rules and Love
course.
Island was Roxy.
We actually saw it with Pamela Anderson.
Whoa!
How was it?
How was that?
It was crazy. I'm so excited
She
to see
kind of
Naked
is
Gun.
a Roxy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited to see Naked Gun. I've
too.
heard she's amazing in it. She was mugging in a way that I was like, who told you to do this? Where she would like be saying lines and being like, well, I don't know, and then look to the audience and go, and she did that face and that delivery of that face after lines 35 times.
Wow.
Literally
I hope
just
she
would
does
be
that
like,
in Naked Gun.
to be like, well, I don't know. And it was so nuts. And it was
That's
pretty crazy.
postmodern.
But we were like fourth row. It was awesome.
And you need the full cast to then go, Roxy.
Rock, truly.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen Chicago on
Of
Broadway?
course. Well,
On
not
Broadway?
on Broadway.
It's wild because it's a long running show.
Yep.
It's so minimal. They have like no set, barely any costumes. And it does, I mean, it's great for job security for the people in it because it just keeps going. But they're all on stage the whole time, sitting in
Yes.
chairs. And there's moments of that show where you're like, is that person asleep? And it's like,
so
is that
funny.
person asleep over there? Because they kind of look real. They look
It's just
really
long, and they just
checked
have
out.
to be there the whole.
And they just have to be there, kind of being like,
They're like, I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm
yeah.
fine.
So yeah, that was good. She was
That's
great.
really
But I
good.
wish I saw Ariana Madix. I really did.
Oh my God. I mean,
Um,
well, then maybe because they've done so much stunt casting with Chicago
Yeah.
and they've put in so many reality stars.
Yeah, maybe it's all reality stars.
Do you do
what-
the cast of Vanderpump Rules in Chicago?
Oh my God.
it
Sheena.
would be good.
Wait, Sheena could be Velma.
Sheena could be Velma. Sheena wants to be Velma.
But,
Sheena
but
wants
she's
to
not.
be
But
Velma.
like Lala,
Oh,
who's
Lala's
Lala?
Velma.
or is Tom Sandoval Velma?
Oh God.
And I don't want that to be
Oh,
the case,
God.
but it might be.
No, I'm having a really hard
That would
time
be-
reckoning with the fact that it is that.
Yeah, I think it is. I think the worst thing that.
Oh no, Tom Schwartz is Roxy.
Oh no,
and Tom Sandoval
Sandoval
is
is
Velma.
Velma.
No, Tom Schwartz is Roxy.
no.
Tom
and
Sandoval
then
is
and then
Velma.
Ariana gets to be Billy
Yes, of course.
because Ariana would be really.
She'd
good
be a
as
great
Billy.
Billy.
absolutely.
Throw her in there. Who's Amos?
Ooh, wait,
Lisa
hold on.
Vanderpump. No,
No.
She's Lisa Vanderpump is
Is
matron.
Mama.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lisa Vanderpump is
but
Mama.
it's baked
Okay.
in.
It's probably who's like.
I mean,
I'm trying to think who's like a
Ken would be kind of an amazing Amos.
or
Jax.
Jax was the other one I was gonna say because
My
I'm like
God.
he's kind of like what's because I'm like you can't James Kennedy's out.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
He can't be on it.
No, I
it
don't
would
want James
honestly have to be Jack.
it has to be
But,
Jax.
Yeah, it would have to be Jack.
and I think it would be good because it would make that character so manipulative and evil.
Katie might do it. Katie might too.
Katie
Because
could be
Katie's
good.
kind of got that like
Katie could be a good Velma as well.
Katie is Velma.
Yeah.
In the correct version, Katie is Velma, but
Yeah.
in the version we're doing, which is purposefully bad,
Sandoval
unfortunately,
is Velma.
Sandoval
wow, this is actually a really
Brittany
good
needs
idea.
to be in it though.
I think Brittany could be one of the girls in Cell Block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Which one is she? I think the one that doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
Just make her speak.
That's offensive.
Wait, is it French?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, that'll
she's
be
like,
good because
is
she
it Swedish?
really wouldn't be able to
just
say a
put
monologue
that
in French.
accent
Yeah.
in like
Is Raquel in it, or is she doing a sound bath? Maybe Raquel's is doing a sound bath during the whole show on the corner of the stage.
Now this is an interesting production.
Yeah, I like this. I want to see this.
Yeah.
I'm
so,
like genuinely supportive of making this happen. And
Yeah.
frankly, they should be too.
yeah, if they're not, they're
That's how you're gonna sell tickets.
So
And you know what? I think they could sell out the fucking Hollywood Bowl.
you could sell at the Hollywood Bowl every night for just me.
For just me and all of my pussies. Okay.
Pussies for me.
Here, how about this? Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, very exciting.
Long-standing Broadway show.
Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was amazing as the Phantom.
She was amazing.
Yes.
Should we recast her?
Let's bring her back.
Let's bring her back.
And should we now do people that were in it in that old version where they're all passed away?
Yeah, of course.
The recast of people who
Yeah.
Okay,
we've
so
lost.
This
Yes.
Phantom of the Opera cast
Is
the thing
just
that makes it
ghosts.
bad is it's all dead people.
It's all dead people.
So
it's the word. It works, but it's unfortunately all dead people.
But it is all dead people.
Can we look up famous dead people?
Famous
please?
dead people, please.
It makes sense because it's Angel of Music.
Yeah.
Let's get our angels in there.
Yes.
And
Oh, yes.
okay, so let's do
you got to do Princess Diana as
God,
Yeah.
Princess Diana.
As Christine.
as Christine.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, Princess
Yeah.
Diana as Christine. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay, Princess Diana is
And
Christina.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg playing opposite each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, and that's sexual tension there.
Yeah, and Raoul.
That's sexual
yeah.
tension. And Raoul would be.
I mean, you could do Elvis.
You could do Elvis.
You could do Michael Jackson.
You could do Michael.
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
You could do.
Gene Hackman.
Oh, I mean Billy Mays.
Oh, Billy Mays.
Oh.
Billy Mays would be
for
an
sure.
excellent Raoul.
Oh my
yelling.
gosh.
Yeah, just screaming all of the. Yeah.
Now, who is the chandelier? Because that's got to be a person.
Oh God, you're right. That
You know?
does, and who should it be? Who would be an excellent chandelier?
Liberace.
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 And I've always
Did
said
he
it.
die?
And I,
Is he still?
Oh no, he's dead.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, he's dead.
But you just put him in full costume and he just flies down.
absolutely. No, that would be
They would
amazing.
love that.
And Liberace knows a chandelier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Behind the
Yeah.
chandelabra.
But behind the candelabra, if you will.
You know?
And Carlotta.
Carlotta,
Who is
obviously.
Carlotta? Is that the opera, the singer?
Yeah.
Who? Yes.
She's
okay.
the one who does she's kind of like a Miss Piggy. Like obviously we can't cast Miss Piggy because she's alive and well,
yeah.
but she is in like a real version of Phantom. It should be played by Miss Piggy. So
Right.
who gives Miss Piggy energy? Who
Freddie
is dead?
Mercury?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, of course,
You know?
Freddie Mercury. Oh,
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury would be a great
Yeah.
Carlotta.
Really
Yeah.
sing it.
I almost think too good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got Marie Antoinette
Marie
too.
Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette would be really
Antoinette.
good.
Yeah.
Maybe
Marie
Marie Antoinette
Antoinette.
because I've never heard her sing, so it could be cool.
It would be
Yeah,
exciting.
actually, this is a call to action. Marie Antoinette, the ghost of Marie Antoinette, if
Yeah.
you're out there, if you could just send in a 16-bar cut.
Yeah, we just
that
need
would
to
be
know what
so
you sound
good.
like.
We
Yeah.
just need to know what you sound like so that we can
we
figure
just
out
want
if
to
you're
know
Carlotta.
because
Yeah.
we want you as
we
Carlos.
want you as Carlotta.
Yeah.
You know?
Excellent, but like, can you hit those notes?
And that's what's most important.
And that's
It's
really
like,
important.
You can,
Well, the two most important things are can you hit those notes and are you dead?
And are you dead?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
important. Let's do Les Mis. Obviously, Jean Valjean.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson,
Mel Gibson.
of course. Yeah, how could it
Obviously,
not
Mel
be?
Gibson.
It's
The
obvious.
man is a huge issue.
Yeah. Maybe this one is just all people who are severely canceled.
Yeah,
severely canceled. Okay.
Yeah.
Severely canceled cast of Les Mis.
Look at that. Look at that.
that
That guy.
Now
is,
that's our Valjean.
Now that's
That is
our
a Valjean who is
absolutely.
just such a huge problem.
No,
Yeah.
that guy is 24601.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and Javert.
Javert.
And who's going to be Javert, really?
I feel
Okay.
like it's Pam
going-
Bondi.
It's who?
Pam Bondi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor
Oh,
Greene.
wow.
Or what's her? Yeah. Wait. Who is the swoop? Who's the other?
Well, I know
Blagojevich?
No,
Marjorie Taylor Greene is ill.
That's an old one.
Wait. Who? No. Honestly, actually, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gates
Yeah.
should be the Thenardiers.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
And there's
Yes,
a
yes,
double
yes.
cast.
Double. Yeah. Oh.
That's really good.
Oh yeah.
And I think instead of having two separate casts, we have them come on together holding hands and in unison doing all
Doing all of the stuff at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
And that's only one Thenardier. So who's the other Thenardier?
Okay. The other Thenardier should be.
I think the Olsen twins. And
Yes.
they're
Are they
not-
canceled?
They're not, but
Okay,
I
so
think it
just-
would be excellent.
Love it.
Okay.
If the Olsen twins are Madame Thenardier and Matt
Just
Gates,
as long as they're smoking on stage.
and they will be.
Yeah.
And Matt Gates and
Marjorie
Marjorie
Taylor
Marjorie
Taylor
Taylor
Greene
Greene are the
are
other Thenardier.
Monsieur
We're
Thenardier.
standing
Now
on each
that's
other's
interesting.
shoulders,
Yes.
Yeah.
doing like a kids in a trench coat
Yes.
thing.
And they're so tall.
Now,
Yes.
4 people playing 2
Yeah, that's
characters,
impressive.
all speaking in unison.
That's good. That's expensive.
That's
Yeah.
expensive.
But it's okay.
And it's bad. But Mary-Kate and Ashley are used to splitting a salary.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so who is Javert then?
who is Javert?
It'd be Armie
Roseanne?
Hammer or Roseanne.
Oh,
Roseanne would be
Roseanne Barr?
Roseanne
Roseanne
yelling
Barr.
at or singing Stars, yelling at Mel Gibson.
Roseanne on Ambien.
Okay. Okay. And that's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
And I do think Armie Hammer, we got to get him in there.
Yeah.
Maybe he's Cosette.
I think he is.
I think he's Cosette.
He's Cosette.
Yeah,
he is Cosette.
he's Cosette.
So unfortunately, he is Cosette.
yeah.
yeah.
Who's our Eponine? Shia LaBeouf?
Okay. Epony, I was going to say
Crystalia.
Oh, Crystalia as Eponine is crazy.
Crystalia as Epony. And then who's like, and then
Fontaine?
Fontaine should be Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Because they you know, it's like
Yes.
there's a like,
Yes.
There's an instability there.
yes, there's
Yeah.
a, oh my gosh, I'm
we
falling
believe that
apart.
you're dying.
Yes,
We
Yes.
believe that your child
Yes.
needs to be taken care of by someone else.
That's
Yes.
really, really good.
Yeah, that's important. Okay, yeah, that's really good. And then
Marius?
yeah, Marius.
It's interesting
Marius.
that on this list of Google it says Taylor Swift is canceled. Why is Taylor
she?
Swift canceled according to Google?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out later.
We'll figure it out.
Google AI is just so good at everything, and they get everything right, and that's what they're famous for.
Yeah, Marius could be
That could be Shia
Shia or Ellen.
or Ellen.
Oh.
Ellen as
Ellen might
Marius
crush.
is
Ellen
kind
is
of
Marius.
Yeah,
awesome.
let's do that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I think Ellen as Marius
Yeah.
is pretty actually.
And then you got
good.
you're putting Ellen and Armie Hammer together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's actually a power couple.
That's a power
couple.
couple.
Powerfully
We've always said that.
rough, but it
Hungry.
is a power. It is power hungry.
It is a power hungry couple,
And
okay?
one of them has power, and the other one's
Well,
hungry.
hungry.
You know what I mean?
Ay,
you know what
ay,
I
ay,
mean?
Ay, ay, ay.
Cobra Kai,
Uh-oh.
wah-wah.
I'm
He's
then you
got
got-
a
and then you gotta
cannibal
do,
fetish that other people didn't consent to.
And then you got to do who's the little kid? Starts with an M.
Oh my God.
You tell us who's the little kid in Les Mis? Gavroche.
Gavroche. Yes,
And then
Gavroche.
you're gonna have
Gavroche.
Kanye West as Gavroche.
Yes.
Oh my God.
100%.
I mean, he would be
Absolutely.
so disturbing as
Yeah.
that child.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that works.
This is a very. This movie is gonna only get screened in like North Korea.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I'm big
movie's not
excited.
making it to the United States.
This
Are you
movie
Straight to
is
Tubi, North
not
Korea.
making straight to Tubi, North Korea.
You
Okay.
can only find it on the black market on VHS.
And Dennis Rodman is going to be writing and directing. It's going to be it's going right to Tubi.
Oh, it's
It's
so
gonna be
good.
pretty
It's so
fucking
good.
awful.
God.
And guys, I have already precast one of these.
Okay.
Please.
So I'm sorry,
All right.
we're not supposed to precast, but
Okay.
this one's precast.
Yeah.
Obviously, the musical Gypsy
Right.
about a crazy stage mom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Mama Rose, the mother, is going to be Casey Anthony.
Oh my gosh.
And obviously, her child, baby June, who does become Gypsy, is going to be Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Oh my god.
She would be quite.
Oh my god, that's so
she
good.
would be quite good. That
Oh
actually.
my god, that's so good.
That's the kind of stunt casting that New York City needs right now.
Right?
New York City tourism. They need
Casey
this.
Anthony and Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Yes.
Wait, that's like a crazy duo.
Right?
Oh no, they both did the opposite.
Right?
They're famous for the opposite
They
thing.
should tour that.
They should tour that.
Actually,
Oh my god.
yeah, they should tour that.
If you guys
Sid,
want
that's so good.
if you guys want to see that, you got to let them know.
You gotta let the people know.
Can we do Heather's the musical?
Yeah, of course.
Just because how fun.
Okay, so let's cast our Heathers.
Okay.
Let's cast the Heathers and Chandler and Veronica.
Veronica, yes. Okay, so
I mean,
Heather
no,
Chandler.
Heather Chandler.
I was
Sorry,
like,
I meant
Chandler?
JD.
I was like,
I was thinking of the Heathers in my
Yes.
head and what their last names were, and then my mouth said what they were.
okay, so let's do our Heathers. Who's a great trio?
Yeah,
Let's get a good trio.
like
in
a
there.
pre-existing trio.
Oh, a pre-existing trio. The Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
The Chipmunks.
Alternatively, I was going to say the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Of course.
Yeah, and who's the wardrobe? Is the wardrobe
Heather
Heather
Chandler.
Heather Chandler,
Wow,
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
She
the
bought-
lion. But okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we have our Heathers are obviously Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, or so it's only the Chipmunks, right? No
It's
Alvin.
only the chip.
There's-
Well,
yeah.
Alvin is the chip.
Alvin is the
one of the
chipmunk. The
chipmunks.
other two
Alvin, Simon,
chipmunks-
Theodore.
Alvin's not the guy.
Yeah. No.
No, that's
That's
Dave.
Yeah.
Or
Why
is
don't they call it
Dave?
Dave in the Chipmunk?
Is
No, I
Dave?
think it is Dave.
Is Dave Garfield's dad?
It might be John is Garfield's dad.
John.
Oh my God, why did I know that?
Why do you know all
I don't
this?
know. I don't
What do you know?
know.
What do
I
you
don't
know about Garfield?
I
guys.
know about that.
Okay,
You know so much about Garfield.
so are we bringing Garfield in?
Yeah, I guess Garfield has to be Veronica.
Yeah, Veronica.
Garfield,
yeah.
yes, because Garfield
Garfield-
is the animal that's like, am I a part of your thing? And it's like, no.
And they're like, no,
Garfield-
we like Mondays.
Garfield singing Dead Girl Walking
Wow.
while housing a dish of lasagna.
Mm.
Huge. Also, Garfield, could we get your 16-bar cut? Can we get a 16-bar cut
Hey,
there?
Garfield, wherever you are, don't worry, put down the lasagna.
Yeah.
It's not Monday.
And the dairy is not good for the voice.
And send in a 16-bar cut, honey.
And then,
Thank
And
you.
then finally, JD. Who do you think?
Who's another animated
Who's another
cat?
animal?
Heathcliff?
Heathcliff?
It's another animated cat. It's another
that's true.
comic
It's
cat.
another animated
Yeah.
cat. I was
Or-
thinking Heathcliff like from
From
I think, let's do
Wuthering
Wuthering
Heights.
Heights. Let's do Heathcliff from Wuthering,
Wuthering
Heights,
Heights.
as
Heathcliff
JD
from
because
Wuthering
he's
Heights.
brooding.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
That's like
so
his whole
brooding.
thing.
He's brooding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my God, remember that Kate Bush song? Heathcliff, it's me, I'm Kathy.
They got a new Wuthering Heights coming out that Emerald Fennell wrote.
Yes, that's going to be
Jacob Elordi,
That's
right?
very
interesting.
Wuthering.
Am I right?
Right?
Oh no,
Or no?
he
Nessa
can't
Rose?
be it because he's Nessa Rose.
You're
Right. He has
But
a
is he-
conflict.
Do you have a musical that you want to stunt cast with the worst people ever, or
Or maybe a musical that you want to be the star of and we can stunt
Stunt
cast
cast
around
around
you.
Yeah. I would like to star in Jekyll and Hyde
oh, of course,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
because that's a good show.
That is a good show.
But frankly, other than Jekyll and Hyde, there's not really any other characters in that.
got
that
you
you're
play
like,
Jekyll.
Is that her name,
No,
Lucy?
You play.
yes, there's multiple women
There
in
are
the show.
two women. There's
But-
the
but-
woman who's the prude and the woman who's like, I'm a lady.
Yeah, the lady of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whose name? Okay.
And they have a great duet.
They have a great where it's like I forget how it goes. This just goes to show you how much I want to be in this. I'm like, I don't really know
I
my
don't fucking
songs.
know.
I don't really know the other people's songs.
So if you're Jekyll and Hyde, who is the lady of the night and who is the woman who's like, I'm just a prudish
Well,
woman?
we could do this with Muppets. See,
Oh,
this
that's
is
a
another
good
good
point.
thing.
That's
So
a
that's
you know,
good point.
it's like
Piggy has to be the lady of the night.
Yeah, because
yes,
she's
and then
so
Lucy is probably
Or is Lucy the lady of the night? Okay, yeah. Wait, yeah,
characters.
Lucy. Yes, she's the main attraction
Lucy
at the
Harris.
Red Rat.
Oh, so am I.
Same.
And then
I'm
Emma.
always in
Oh,
Emma is the fiance.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Emma would be the woman who's like, I'm button up in propane.
And that's probably
Lucy would be the
Scooter.
woman.
Lucy's such a sexy.
That's probably Scooter.
Yeah, that's
Scooter Braun?
Scooter.
No, of the Muppets.
Oh,
No, but if we really
I
wanted
think it's Scooter Braun.
to, Scooter Braun. Oh, oh, that sounds
Yeah, that
horrible.
makes sense. Scooter of the Muppets.
Scooter of the Muppets, maybe as Emma, but
Yeah.
he also might be.
Or Beaker. Beaker as Emma
Beaker
is
as
good.
Emma is really good.
Beaker
Yeah.
with the mouth that goes.
Yeah.
"Beep, beep, beep, beep,
Because
beep."
also Emma's a soprano.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need to
obviously.
get up there.
Emma has to be
Beaker
like,
can get up there. Beaker doesn't need to send in a 16-bar cut.
no, Beaker, we've got you, honey.
Yeah.
And then let's get oh yeah, there's a character named Spider who's the pimp.
Oh my
Well,
god.
obviously, it's got to be that spider who's in Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh,
Remember that?
God, of
Oh, the
course.
Muppet Christmas
Of
Spider.
course.
Remember the
Muppet
one when
Christmas
they're
Spider.
when they're like when he goes into Christmas future and they're all like taking Scrooge's clothes and he's like,
Yeah.
"Take out these."
I
And
have to
it's
be
like,
honest
that's
with you,
funny.
I've never seen this, but that
I
makes
love
me wanna
that.
You've never
watch it.
seen Muppet Christmas Carol?
No, I'm Jewish, unfortunately, I
Okay,
guess.
but these are like for everyone. It's a ghost story more than a
No,
Christmas story.
I know it's for everyone. I've just never seen any of the Christmas carols.
Okay,
Like-
let's dig into this a little bit.
I know. I've seen the Rugrats Passover.
Oh wow.
Now that's good. Okay,
Is that something?
are
like
you
I've
open to seeing Christmas carols?
Of course.
Okay,
I've just
we
never
actually-
had the experience.
StarKid has done a Christmas Carol.
Really?
We have done a Christmas Carol for the last like 5 years. It was something that was bred out of the pandemic, and it was like one of our composers, Clark Backstresser, wrote a concept album. That's like an 80s synth rock
Oh, that's everything.
Christmas Carol, and we've done it for the last like 5 or 6 years, and it is like really good. It'll make
Love
you.
that.
It'll
Love
make
Christmas
you
all
love
over again.
Christmas.
Maybe that'll take my Christmas Carol virginity.
Yeah.
It should.
Pop that Christmas Carol V. That's
I have
Yeah.
to pop my mistletoe,
Crack that
honey.
chestnut,
Um,
or whatever the Christmas version of that is.
Okay, so you have another show as
Yeah.
well.
I do.
You do.
I do.
You remember?
I
do you remember this?
Uh-oh.
Do you know?
Oh, I'm late.
You
I have to go.
host a show called The Great Debate.
Yes, this is a new-ish game show that we've been doing. We first, so I have a group called the Tin Can Brothers,
Yes.
and that is comprised of Brian Rosenthal, who played Quirrell in a Harry Potter musical.
Yeah.
And then Corey Lubowich, who's been a designer on a lot of StarKid shows, also went to Michigan with us. We formed this creative trio. And The Great Debate is a show that we started pioneering on our Patreon like a couple years ago. We're like, let's just argue about funny things. And so we're like, who's the worst Muppet? What's the best cereal? And we just developed like full hour-long conversations about this stuff where people would bring in media and argue, and we're like, this is kind of fun. So then we kind of turned it into this game show that we started to do live, and we actually, when's this out? September 6th. Damn it, we have a show on September 10th.
Fuck.
We already had a show on September 10th at Dynasty.
Well, we'll have
Damn it.
We'll go,
but it's fine. It's all good. We'll probably 16th. Oh, well, you can still buy the VOD from Dynasty. Absolutely.
So that's everything.
We started doing this as a live show, and it's just a really great time for people to come and argue about.
And you'd be
stupid
doing
shit.
debating. You'd be arguing.
We'd be debating. We get three people together. They debate a
that's
topic.
Literally what we're doing right now.
It's probably something we do like this. We could, if we had another host, it would be arguing about a topic. Then there would be a winner there. Three people come argue about another topic. Then we have a losers round where everyone has to play a game called Defend This, where it's basically
that's
Jeopardy,
funny.
and you have to defend really indefensible topics.
Oh, I love that.
And then the audience votes whether or not you did it or not. And then there's like a final championship
good.
round of the winners of.
I want to play Defend This.
Quite
that's
fun.
so fun.
Okay.
It's quite fun.
Bring us on one day.
Will do.
And we'll defend the whole thing.
But yeah, we've been having a great time. We were just kind of like continuing to find the footing of what the show is, kind of develop the tech around it, because we've now got like a really great vote. We like developed an app that you can vote live. So that's
really
fun to see the results live and everything. But it's fun. Get into my game show, host area.
I love that.
Would you like to sharpen your debate skills right now really quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I'm usually just hosting, so I
great.
I
So
may
you
be a
gotta
little
sharpen those
rusty.
skills.
We're gonna do some debate. So, we just want to get your take on
Yes.
some really stupid, debatable topics.
Love this.
Very polarizing, unimportant topics.
This sounds like
Yeah.
something I should know how to do well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So this is the Great Debate music.
Uh-oh.
Come music.
Okay, so this is some here are some things that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. Is cereal in milk a soup?
No.
Okay, why not?
Cereal and milk is not a soup. Cereal and milk is like an add-on. It's like an ingredient. Because cereal with milk is like its own, it's a dish, okay?
It's its own category.
It's its own category of dish. It's like baking a cake. You're not going to make a cake with just flour.
And call
You're
it
not gonna
a
have
pie,
a bowl.
yeah.
Exactly. You're not going to thank you. You're not going to have a bowl of cereal with just, you could have dry cereal, but that's not a bowl of cereal.
Does that mean a bowl of milk is a soup?
No, a bowl of milk is just an ingredient. A bowl of milk is a glass of milk, but just a bigger glass.
It's a
Okay,
bowl.
that's a
It's a bowl.
huge, crazy take.
But
a
if-
bowl
Yes.
of milk is a glass of milk.
I consider milk in cereal like an ingredient. It is not a soup.
The reason I think that you're right about this is because oatmeal is referred to as hot cereal, which makes me feel like, okay, yeah, cereal is a genre of food.
And you add milk and then you
Yeah.
put it in the microwave,
Whether
and then
it's
it's
hot
hot,
or
and then it
cold.
congeals.
You
It's
can't
its own
call
thing.
oatmeal a soup because
Okay.
it is a hot cereal.
So the take here is cereal is its own genre, as soup is.
Yeah.
A bowl of cereal is a dish. Cereal itself is an ingredient,
Yeah.
Okay.
as is milk is an ingredient.
Yeah.
Okay.
So together, it is a bowl of cereal.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, great.
The
great,
same way
great.
you put cereal on like ice cream. When people like use cereal as like a topping for ice
I'd
cream,
be doing that.
or like you put cornflakes and chocolate and
Yes.
stuff. It's like it's an ingredient.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could eat it on its own.
Okay, perfect.
So does that make a hot dog a sandwich or no?
Okay.
It's a hard one.
Okay, a hot dog, a sandwich. Is there another thing that it could? Are you saying it's either a sandwich or
Or it's a hot dog?
it's a hot dog?
Is a hot dog a hot dog? Does a
I
hot dog count as a sandwich?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because it's meat between
Because
bread.
there's two pieces of bread that fold.
Yeah.
And frankly, you could eat a hot dog where you rip the edge.
Yeah, that's that's my thing. I guess that
because-
it counts as a sandwich in my head if you were to rip the edge open.
Would you consider
Yeah?
a pita pocket a sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing. You open it up. You just put
God
it
damn
in.
it.
There's
Okay, you're right.
there's a closed back of it.
Uncrustables
Uncrustables are
are
a sandwich.
sandwiches with a closed butt.
Yes.
Fuck
And a
me.
hot dog bun is just a sandwich with a closed
Open butt.
back. Oh,
Yep.
One open butt,
And
one closed butt.
Yeah,
A
that's
hot
what I-
Open
dog.
mouth, closed butt.
Yes.
Open mouth and closed butt, which is like
Which
how
is
I like to enter the party.
How
Yes.
we like to do it, ladies. Open mouth, closed butt.
That's me every weekend.
Ah!
A hot dog is an Uncrustable.
Okay, a hot dog is an Uncrustable that was sliced open on one end.
Okay.
Um,
I would.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually think a hot dog Uncrustable would be like a pigs in a blanket.
yeah, that is
Because
true.
it's fully
That is
wrapped
literally,
Or as
that
a
is
corn dog.
Exactly what it
A
is.
corn dog is a hot dog
dog.
Uncrustable.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And a
Thank
corn
you.
dog is not a sandwich.
No, a
Oh
corn
my
dog's a corn dog.
God, you're
Okay,
right.
but that's because it's on a stick.
Sandwiches
It's
cannot be
technically a
on sticks.
skewer.
Sandwiches
It's
cannot be
technically a
on stick, it's a
skewered
skewer.
food. It's a kebab style.
A corn dog is a kebab.
A corn dog is a kebab.
Yes. If you had
Fight me
if
on
you
it.
served a corn dog on a plate and you sliced open one end of the corn dog and you can put stuff in it, then it would be a sandwich.
Yeah, if you took the stick out and sliced it open.
Also,
yeah.
I think the cornmeal itself
is an
is not bread.
ingredient.
It's an ingredient.
No, it's not bread. That's a good point.
It's
That's a
not
good
bread.
It's not bread.
Point.
This is good. I'm
Okay,
ready.
next.
I'm so ready.
Okay, what toys should adults be allowed to
Oh,
have?
wow.
Legos.
Oh, okay, Legos.
Okay.
Legos, easy.
I think haunted dolls.
Vibrator.
Didn't some guy just buy Annabelle?
Matt Rife just bought a haunted doll.
Why would you do that?
I left a haunted doll in my apartment when I moved out.
Yes.
We'll put a picture of it up here.
We put it in the fridge.
I put it
or
on
above the
top
fridge.
of the fridge, and the whole apartment was clean and empty. And
Yes.
the only thing, my friend Adam got me a haunted doll for my birthday from a thrift
How did you
store.
know it was haunted?
Oh, it's so haunted.
It's
Okay.
like a scary doll.
I'll show
Okay.
you the picture of it.
Did
and
it
you'll
do
be,
things to you in your home?
no,
Okay.
but you just look at it.
So it
and
liked
you're
you.
It was. It
Rip.
and I were totally fine, and I like talked to it, and I was like, we got to pass on your curse to the people in this building.
We were-
not the tenants. But
We
the
were
landlord.
Olivia had a bad experience in her last apartment.
Me having a bad
And
experience.
we were cleaning out her stuff, and she was like, I just don't know what to keep and what
Yeah.
to leave.
Yeah.
And that one was a pretty
gotta stay.
clear.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if it came with me, then I'd be haunted.
Yeah. it
You
doesn't-
don't want
The
that.
apartment's already haunted.
But
Yeah.
I do believe that adults are allowed to keep a collection of dolls because it makes them an adult with dolls.
Yes.
I think adults are allowed to have toys, and I know that that's a kind of a cringy take.
Video games are toys.
Yeah.
And they have video games.
They are.
But like, I also think having action figures is cool. And I think we should normalize adults with action figures who take them out of the box.
And play with
And
them.
play with
and
them.
Play with
And,
them.
and take
Just
off their
play with-
clothes and make
and
them
take off-
kiss each other.
Yes, and put them in little cups of water and then freeze them.
Yeah.
And then take them out and then they're ice and then you watch them melt, which is
yeah,
something I used to do as a kid for some reason.
Yeah,
Be an adult and watch your action figure melt. And then,
watch
and then
it.
make it kiss
And then freeze
another
it, and then
action
make it
Make
figure.
take
it
its
kiss
clothes
another
off and
action
melt.
figure and swap their clothes around.
And be an adult and take off the clothes of your Barbies and wonder about your sexuality.
100%. What?
And you try to put the
what
clothes
about
on.
about adult stuffed animals?
Adult stuffed animals?
Yeah.
Like, are we talking about like squishmallows? What are those?
You know, yeah, squishmallows.
They're
I
big.
guess
They're just a pillow.
I guess what I run into, which is tricky, is that I was a very, very, very hardcore stuffed animal kid, and I anthropomorphized every single thing I owned. I anthropomorphized when I got a stuffed animal, I'd have to cut all the tags off really close because real animals don't have tags.
course.
It's not the ones you've seen.
I didn't like the ones with smiles because they didn't look real. Like in my head, I was like, these are alive, these are real.
Yeah.
And because me brain is still like that, I
Me
don't know,
brain is
my
like
brain
this.
is like it is like once I anthropomorphize something, it is hard for me to take
Yeah.
the humanity away from it. Like
That's
my
beautiful.
car, I'm like my car is alive, and it's like no, it's fucking
My car's a
not.
gal.
Like no, it's
My
not.
car's a gal and
Yeah.
I get in her every day.
But I also don't want to be like a stuffed animal adult. So
And what is a stuffed animal adult?
just an adult that carries around a stuffed animal or has a bunch of stuffed
Carrie,
animals.
I think if you have them, it's okay because they're also like pillows.
Yeah, when
So
I
if
say
they're on
carry around, that is like a specific type of person. That's not what I would be aiming for,
Yeah.
but it is.
Stuffed animal is a pillow. Is
Okay.
a good
Stuffed
Stuffed
animal
animal
is
is
a
a
pillow.
pillow. Hot dog is an Uncrustable.
stuffed animal as a pillow is a good way to not
Justify it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good way to not feel as
As
Yeah.
Stuffed
cringy
animal-y.
to
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
I think that carrying them around is interesting.
it's
I
interesting.
don't want to judge.
I think you can do it at if you've just gotten that. Like you're at a theme park and you
Yes.
just won one, you can
Sure.
carry it around. You're in Little Tokyo and you pop into a store and you're like, oh my God, so fun. I'm gonna buy this $5,000
Yes.
plushie. You can carry it around,
Or like
but to the car.
as a
and you're
comfort
done.
if needed. I took my dog to the vet the other night.
Mm-hmm.
She's okay.
Good.
She just has a UTI.
Okay. Not for her.
But someone came in and they were going to put a cat down, and they had a stuffed animal. And I was like,
Oh my
that's okay.
God, that's devastating.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's
but like,
devastating.
you're not going to go to your job.
No.
Yeah.
And the Labubus are ugly.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Labubus
I
are
don't
ugly.
understand the
ugly. They're
Labubus.
other ugly,
Labubus are
horrible
ugly.
little things.
They're ugly and they're haunted and they're ugly.
You
They're
leave
ugly and
those
they're
on
haunted.
top of your fridge. They're haunted.
And those are things where it's like, talking about taking off the clothes. It's like you can get those naked, and it's weird.
You can
Labubus
count their
naked?
teeth.
Well, because you can take off their like skin.
Oh.
You can count their teeth.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Like, just actually count them?
Yes.
They all have
teeth,
different-
and you can tell if it's a real Labubu if you count its teeth.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a tree with rings.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
God, that's
exactly like that.
terrifying.
Is it their age?
It's
how
their
many,
age.
How many is good teeth?
Yeah, how many
I mean,
teeth
how
is
many
good?
teeth
How
is
many
right?
good teeth? The idea of having a stuffed animal that's like 30 years old is very
Yeah, and
funny.
be like, and it just keeps adding more
Yeah.
teeth. If the
As it
Labubu
ages,
gets older,
it gets more and more teeth.
So
Yeah.
then I guess the idea of like if you do have a stuffed animal,
Yeah.
can you sleep with the stuffed animal if you're an adult? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because I sleep with a pillow. I'm like, I need like 6 pillows.
Oh yeah, you're a big pillow guy.
Like, I got pillow between the legs.
Legs,
I got
arms.
hug a pillow.
Yep.
Sometimes if my back's hurting, I need a pillow on my lower back.
Oh yeah.
And I obviously would sleep on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I needed to, if you just like mad-libbed my pillows
Yeah.
with stuffed animals, that would also be fine.
It is practical.
Like I think what's hard for me too is like if someone ever gives me a stuffed animal for any reason in any random situation, it is hard for me to be like, well, I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm like,
Sure.
well, it has feelings, and it's like,
Sure.
no, it doesn't. But now I also have.
Do you
nieces.
immediately imprint onto these things? Like, could you, if they give it to you, could you be like, thank you, and then like put a bag over its head so you don't, if you like don't look at its eyes
Depends
or
on how
something?
cute it is.
Okay.
And also,
That's
if I
struggle.
have like a purpose, if I'm like, oh, I'm going to give this to a kid that I
Yeah.
know and
Yeah.
that they'll be happy, then it's like all good.
Totally.
Right.
You know, but if it's like, oh, I'm going to donate this and just throw it out, it's like, oh no, you know.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
huge scare, is giving things away to Goodwill.
Hoping that
being-
they'll get to people.
Hoping that they'll get to people, but also hoping that the person who gave it to you isn't just going to that Goodwill
That's
and
so
sees it.
funny. Yeah.
I've had
That
that
is
fear,
such
too.
a big fear, even though it's so irrational because there's a
Yeah,
million
and they would
Goodwills.
never know that it was.
And no one would know, but I'm like, yeah. Like, we've done that in the past. Like, there was a what's the other Goodwill? Salvation Army. God, thank you. There was a Salvation Army in Ann Arbor where we went to school, and it was funny because you could tell there were times where people would find old StarKid merch or DVDs or things at
God.
this specific
That's
Salvation
so
Army, and you
good.
go, yep, that's one of us probably
Yeah.
who went, I don't
want this.
move this to dorms or something.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
it's crazy.
Well, then you know that if you go to that one Salvation Army in Ann Arbor, Michigan, you can find some limited edition, pretty cool StarKid
There's going to be
stuff.
some StarKid shirts. There's going to be some DVDs. There's going to be a lot of good stuff.
And I bet you
my
there's-
morning.
And I bet
My
you
morning
there's
sketch
also going to be a bunch of garments with blood on them.
Yep.
Get my blood.
We have taken so much of your time.
And we
This is
think
great.
you're just wonderful.
Flying by.
I think you're
where can the
absolutely
people find
spectacular.
you if they don't know where to find you?
Okay. The people can find me on Instagram.
Woo.
I'm at Joey Richter, JonyRicker. That's
not your
It's
name.
not my name, but it's because by the time I got an Instagram, someone had taken my name. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this will be. And then I'm also on like Twitter at Joey Richter, and then like you go to the StarKid channel on YouTube, Tin Can Bros on YouTube and on Instagram and everything, and I'm just floating around there doing all the stuff.
You were a freaking delight.
Yes, and you have live shows at Dynasty Typewriter.
Yeah, we
Check
got
those out.
Yeah, if you go to tincanbros.com or teamstarkid.com, I'm sure there will be digital
Yes.
tickets. The accessibility of theater is alive and well.
It's
Because of you
alive.
guys.
So even if the
because of
live
you.
shows are done, you'll still be able to watch
Yeah,
and enjoy
that's
these things.
beautiful.
Which is cool.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
being
Thank you.
here.
so
What a
much.
delight. This was so
This
fun.
is so nice.
Yeah,
thank you,
are
thank you,
wonderful.
thank you.
Thank you guys for listening, and also check out our Patreon if you want. We've got episodes released early, uncut, uncensored. We've got extra bits we do. We do Q&A. Sometimes we do movie nights. Sometimes we do all kinds of shit. So check it out. Just go check it out.
Let's do it.
And I've been Olivia this whole time.
I've been Syd this whole time. And until next time, we will see you next Tuesday.
Freeze frame.